Hello and good day, we are highly welcome. We have a question on the board under the joint product. So let us solve this question together. Now, under the joint product, we've been given these values. We have for W 20,000 kg, 30,000 kg, 45,000 kg, and 2,000 kg. Now, we are told that at this point that the joint cost is 700,000 naira, and the following additional information was also given. Then we have their values at split off point, the further processing, final sales value, and the selling distribution. Then for W, X, Y, and Z. Now there was no opening and closing stock recorded. So we have to apportion the joint cost using the four methods: the physical quantity method, the sales value at split off point, the further processing, and the net realization method. So let's solve this question. The first thing I will tell you before solving any question under the joint product, mind you, the byproduct is going to be treated first while we apportion others. So we're going to treat the byproduct. Now, how do you identify the byproduct? Some questions will tell you that the byproduct is so value or so value, but some other questions will just give you what it is. Now, when you take a look at the kilogram and the materials you have there, the unit, always try to take note of the lowest value. The one with the lowest value is the byproduct. So let's proceed. In solving this question, we have four methods. We have the physical quantity method, the sales value at split off point, the further processing cost method, still at split off point, and the net realization value. So we are going to treat our byproduct first. Then when we are done with the byproduct, we'll now solve for the physical quantity method. When we are done with the physical quantity method, we'll move to sales value at split off point, to further processing, and to net realization method. So copy out this question while we proceed, because along the line we're going to rub off what we've written to solve other questions. Thank you. So the treatment of the byproduct. First of all, we recognize our joint product. And what is our joint product? The cost of our joint product is what? 700,000. So we have our joint costs. Joint costs. And the joint cost is what? 700,000. Our joint cost is 700,000. Now we are going to less our realization value. Less realization value. Now this realization value we're talking about is simply the byproduct. But how do we get to the exact figure we use? Now since our byproduct in kilogram is 2,000, and Z under this section in the table we are given, it's 2. So we are going to multiply 2 by 2,000 to give us the actual value of our byproduct. So what we do here, we say what? 2,000 kg times 2, which we have here. Mind you, 2,000 kg, the value of the byproduct, times the selling price at split off point of that byproduct. You know the byproduct was in Z. And here we also have it as Z. At the kilogram is 2,000 kg, while at the selling price is 2. So we'll multiply the 2,000 kg with 2 to get the actual value. Okay? So 2,000 kg times 2 gives us what? 4,000. So we are done with this. Let's get the value. Now 700,000 minus 4,000 gives us 696,000. 696,000. Now this particular value we have here, it represents what? Our apportionable costs. Our apportionable costs. So we have it here. Apportionable costs. Now this is the first thing you do before solving with any of the four other methods. You must treat your byproduct. After the treatment of the byproduct, then you can solve any other method you want to solve. So let's proceed. Now to solve for the physical quantity method, we have our product as what? W, X, Y, Z. Mind you, this is our byproduct. And we have treated this, so we don't make use of it again because it has been treated here. So our product now will have W, we have X, and we have Y. So what is the quantity? The quantity is what? 20, 30, and 45. So we'll have 20,000, 30,000, and 45,000. So we'll come over to get our proportion cost. Now, this proportion cost is also known as the percentage, right? It's also known as the percentage. Now, to get our proportion cost, we are going to sum what we have under our quantity. Okay? Now, the summation of everything we have here is what? It gives us 95,000. 95,000. Now, to get our proportion cost, we'll say 20,000 divided by 95,000. Okay? Now, that gives us the value for W. Now, for X, we say 30,000 divided by 95,000. And for Y, we say 45,000 divided by 95,000. Whatever value it gives, we'll place it on the same section for it. So, when we say 20,000 divide by 95,000, it gives us what? What is the value it gives us? 0.2105. You can get it. Now, this will say what? 30,000 divide by 95. Now, where is this 95 coming from? It is the summation we have here, okay? So, which is what? The 0.3158, okay? Then we'll come over to the last one. We'll say 45,000 divided by 95,000. It is equal to what? It gives us 0.4737. Now, these values we have here represents for each of the quantity, right? So proportion cost will divide the quantity from the total, okay, to give us its value. Now we'll come to the apportioned cost. Mind you, we've gotten our apportionable cost here at 696,000. Now, to get our apportioned cost, we'll multiply our proportion costs times the apportionable cost. So what we're going to do here, we'll say 0.2105 times 696,000. So by the time we multiply this from this, it gives us what? 145. That is what we did is 0.2105 times 696,000. Okay? This is exactly what we did here. So which value does it give us? It gives us what? 146,508. 508. Okay? Now when we take the same step for the next one, it gives us 219,797. And we take the same process for this last one, which is 0.4737 times 696,000. It gives us what? 329,695. Now the summation of everything we have here must give you 696,000. 696,000. So if you don't have 696,000, that means you have made a mistake somewhere. Maybe you didn't approximate well, so it affected your final answer. So ensure you approximate well. Let's move over to the next one, the sales value at split off point. Sales value at split off point. Now we have our table, the sales value at split off point. So what are our products? We have W, we have X, and we have Y. Please remember, this was our apportionable costs when we treated the byproduct. When we treated the byproduct, remember this value. So, our quantity will have 20,000 kg, 20,000, we have 30,000, and we have 45,000. Okay? The same thing we have here. Now, the unit price. Let's come back to the question. The question has given us the unit price as well, okay? Which is 20, 25, and 31. So we have 20, we have 25, and we have 31 as the unit price. Now the total sales. To get our total sales value, we are going to multiply our quantity with our unit price. You multiply the quantity with the unit price, you do the same thing here, okay? So you multiply your quantity with the unit price. So we say 20,000 times 20. It gives us what? 400,000. 400,000. Now we say 30 times 25. It gives us 750,000. And 45 times 31. It gives us 1,395,000. Okay? So move over to the next one, which is our proportion cost. Remember I told us that the proportion cost can also be represented with the symbol of the percentage. Okay, now before we get this, we're going to total what we have here. Okay, so the summation of these figures, these values we have here, gives us 2,544,000. Okay, now to get our proportion cost, remember the way I told us when we solved the first one under the physical quantity method. You say 400,000 divided by 2,545,000, not 2,445,000 divided by 400,000. It will give you a wrong value. So you say 400,000 divided by 2,545,000. So it gives us what? 0.1572. For the next one, we'll have 0.2947, and for the last one, we have 0.5481. So once you are done with this, the last one is what? The apportioned cost. And how do we get the apportioned cost? Remember, when we treated the byproduct, the final answer we got there was what we call the apportionable cost. I wrote it down for us here as 696,000. Okay? Now, to get our apportioned cost, we multiply our proportion cost with the apportionable cost. So we say 0.1572 multiplied by 696,000. Okay? So that gives us 109,411.2 for the first one. For the next one, we have 205,111.2. And for the last one, we have 381,477.6. Okay? 477.6. Now, once we are done with this, we now get the summation of everything. Now, by the time we add these three values, it's still going to give us 696,000. Remember I told you, if you didn't get the same value as at your apportionable cost, then you've made mistake somewhere. Maybe you didn't approximate well when you did this, when you divided your total sales from the final value to get your proportion cost. So we'll go to the third question. We are done with this. We are done with this. Now the third one, further processing cost. Now to solve for the further processing cost, we'll have our product, we'll have our quantity as usual. Then the further processing. In the question, it is given already. We'll have 5, 7, and 9. So 5, 7, 9. Okay? Now to get our total cost, remember the same thing we did here. It's what we are also going to repeat here. So we say 20,000 times 5, 30,000 times 7, and 45,000 times 9. So whatever value it gives us now serves as our total cost. So this value gives us what? 100,000. And the next one gives us what? 210,000. And the last one gives us what? 405,000. Remember, it is the total cost. So we are going to sum it up as well. Okay? We are going to sum it up. And by the time we add everything we have here, it gives us 715,000. So we'll come over to the proportion cost. Proportion cost, we say 100,000 divided by 715,000. Okay? So it gives us what? 0.1399. We move over to the second one. It gives us 0.2937. And we'll come over to the last one. It gives us 0.5664. Now, to get our apportioned cost, the same step again. We say 0.1399 multiplied by our apportionable cost. So the value we have here is what? 97,370.4. For the next one, we have 204,415.2. And for the last one, we have 394,214.4. The summation of everything here gives us what? 696,000. Please, my dear friends, it is just for you to take note of the steps. Take note of the steps and you take these questions gradually. Now, when you go back to the first question, when we solve under the physical quantity method, you'll find out that what the values we have there were just the product, the quantity, the total cost, the proportion cost, and the apportioned cost, okay? Now, when we come over to this one, what do we have as a difference there? We now have our quantity and our unit price, okay? Then the total as well. When we come over to this one, it is still the same thing, just some little difference. And what is the difference? Here we'll now talk about what? The further processing costs, okay? So take note of these differences, all right? So we are done. Okay, and now so we'll come to the last one, which is the net realization method. Now for the net realization method, okay, we have our product as W, X, and Y. Then we have our quantity. This is our quantity. Remember, these values represent our quantity. So we have 20,000, we have 30,000, and we have 45,000. Now the final sales value, we'll come back to the question. We have our final sales value as 32, 38, and 48. So we have 32, we have 38, and we have 48. So we'll come over to the further processing cost. Now, to solve our further processing cost here, we'll pick this same value and we are going to add it up with our selling distribution cost. Okay? So we're going to have what? 5, which is the further processing, right? We also have 7, and we also have 9, right? So we are going to add it up with our selling distribution cost, which is plus we have 3, plus we have 8, then plus we have 7. Okay? So we get the summation of this. 5 plus 3 is 8, 7 plus 8 is 15, and 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay? So we get our total cost. Now, how do we get our total cost? There is a little magic we're going to do. Not really a magic, but there's something we need to take note of. We need to be very conscious of this. Now, to get our total cost, we'll say 32, which is our final sales value. We'll say 32 minus 8, which is our further processing. Now, 32 minus 8 gives us 2 minus 8. Okay? Now, 32 minus 8 gives us 24, right? Okay. Then 24 multiply 24 times 20,000 times 20,000, this value. So by the time we do it, it gives us 480,000. Now let me repeat what I did here. 32 minus 8 gives us 24. Okay? Then 24 times the 24 you have here times 20,000 times 20,000 gives us 480,000. That is the step I took. Okay? But when you use your calculator and you say 32 minus 8 times 20,000, it's going to give you a wrong figure entirely. So try as much as you can to follow the steps. See what I did. 32 minus 8 is equal to 24. Okay? Then 24 times 20,000 gives you 480. If you move directly, you'll get a wrong figure. So we'll move to the next one. We'll say what? 38, this value, minus 15. So 38 minus 15 gives us what? 23. Okay? It gives us 23. Now we'll say 23 times 30,000. 23 times 30,000. So that gives us what? 690,000. Okay? Then we'll move to the last one. We say 48 minus 16. 48 minus 16. That is equal to what? To 32. Now, 32 times 45,000. Times 45,000. So it gives us what? 1,440,000. Please take note of this step. 32 minus 8 is equals to 24. Then 24 times 20,000 give us the value. So we get the summation, and everything we have here gives us 2,610,000. So we'll now come over to the proportion cost, where we say 480,000 divided by 2,610,000. Okay, that gives us the value for W. We do the same, we get the value for X, and we do the same, we get the value for Y. So here we have 0.1839. Here we have 0.2644, and this other one we have 0.5517. Now, to get our apportion cost, we still take the same step. We say 0.1839 multiplied by 696,000, which was the apportionable cost we got when we treated the byproduct. So here, we have 1 million. So at this junction here, we have 1 million. Okay, sorry. Here we have 127,994.4. Okay? At this last one, we have 183,022.4. And at this last section, we have 383,983.2. Now, the summation of everything here gives us what? 696,000. So, in case you can't actually see that place clearly, in case you can't see it clearly, the values we have there are what? We have 127,994.4. That is for W. Then we have 183,022.4. That is for X. And for Y, we have 383,983.2. So my good friends, this is how to solve a question under the joint product costing. If there is anywhere you need clarifications or you have questions, drop a comment below and we'll definitely get back to you. We wish you the best and keep on practicing more questions. We are there to give you the best. We are here to reply you at all times. Send us a message and we'll definitely get back to you. Success, and we wish you the best in all you do. Do have a lovely day. Goodbye.